Boom! What's up, everyone? Voice is starting to come back slowly. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Yeah, I understand I've been traveling a lot, so my fade is not high and tight. It's more of a complete encompassing Jufro, and for that I apologize, but I was looking through my videos, and I might have done a video a long time ago about this, but I want to talk about water. I know it's boring as shit, but I'm going to give you, I get more questions about fucking water than you'd ever imagine. But first I wanted to go over, just let me give a quick shout out. My man Brandon Soika, he came out with his own brand. It's called Myochem. He has pre-workout nitramine. It's got betaine, beta-alanine, L-carnitine tartrate, agmatine, and then it has a high energy matrix of stuff. I suggest you look at it. We got it at TigerFitness.com now. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So Brandon, congratulations on the line. We carried a Tiger Fitness, so we're good to go. Anyway, water. The fuck? Why is Marc Lobliner talking about water? One, because I get a lot of fucking questions about it. Like people go, oh, I'm holding water because I'm drinking water. I'm holding water because I'm not drinking water. Water's making me bloated. Water's making me not bloated. I drank more water, so I'm dry. A bunch of shit that just is fucking all over the place. Now, first of all, I want to get into that. Here's my water mixed with grape machine fuel. And why I'm drinking that is to show you that you don't need to drink plain water for it to be considered drinking liquid. Now remember, foods also have liquid in them. Celery, broccoli, some of the meats you eat have fluids in them which count towards hydrating you. Now, when you drink coffee or diet soda, anything with caffeine in it, remember, caffeine, while a diuretic, is a very mild diuretic. So people say that coffee or Diet Coke or whatever does not count towards your overall intake of beverages, of water, they're idiots. I don't think that caffeine is that great of a diuretic. Obviously, it's going to offset it a little bit. For the most part, if you drink coffee, it's not going to dehydrate you. If you drink Diet Coke, it's not going to dehydrate you. If you drink semen, it's fucking disgusting. But anyway, so that's the thing, is that other beverages count. You can drink flavored water, you can drink Crystal Light, you can drink Diet Coke, you can drink coffee, you can drink Red Bull. It's still liquid, it's still gonna hydrate you. What happens if you don't have enough water? There's performance issues. Dehydration decreases your performance. When are you dehydrated? Well, it's funny because I've been reading studies on water, and the recent studies have shown that if you're thirsty, that's when you should drink water. So this gallon a day, 8 ounces a day, what is it, 6 8-ounce glasses, or whatever the fuck they used to say, that shit's irrelevant. What if you exercise a lot? What if you run a lot? What if you sweat a lot? What if you're fat? What if you're skinny? What if you have a low metabolism? All those fucking recommendations are bullshit. Now, bodybuilders have always been like, oh, well, I'm gonna drink a gallon a day and I'm gonna carry on my fucking bro jug. I'm gonna drink my fucking bro jug. And I've done it. I fucking carried around that bro jug like a fucking champ. And y'all don't understand how fucking many women were like, wow, he's got a bro jug, he's got a fanny pack, he's got fucking clown pants on, the crazy wear, he's got his fucking T. Michael shirt on and his fucking fanny pack with his red bandana tied to the back. Man, I want his cock. No, that never happened, but I did carry a fucking bro jug, and I look like a fucking idiot doing. I should carry a little bottle or something. And you don't need to drink a gallon a day. Some people might not need a gallon a day, but I guarantee you, if you measured what you drank, you're probably getting a gallon a day if you're just going by thirst. It's not that big of a deal. Generally, the whole like body's, trying not to die thing will make it so you get enough water in your body. It just happens. Spontaneous boob jiggle. So, overdose. Yes, you can overdose on water. People have died on water. It's very hard to do. You literally have to chug and chug and chug and chug and chug, and basically it wipes out your electrolytes, overfloods your system, and boom, you die. And you can't get water intoxication, just like you could get poisoned water, whatever fuck they call it. You could die out of everything if you overdo it. So don't fucking overdo water. It's very hard to do it. If you do it, you're stupid. It's probably just Darwinism anyway. How much do you need if you're prepping for a show? Good question. Same as if you're not prepping for a show. And when I bring people in for a contest, here's what I do. Want to know my secret to drying out? I'm known for my dryness on stage, right? I'm known for having dry, shredded glutes and fucking abs and veins and all that shit, right? What's my secret? Nothing. I cut water down where I'm not gulping it, or I cut it down. This is what I do for my clients as well. At 8 p.m. the night before a Saturday morning show or Saturday afternoon show, I cut water down. What does that mean? It means when you're thirsty, you don't gulp, you sip. That's it. I don't take diuretics. I don't recommend diuretics. I'm not a big fan of Diazine. I'm not a big fan of Aldactone. I don't use it. I know my clients don't use it, and we still come in drier than everybody who does use it. Funny anecdote, I was backstage at my pro qualifier. I was in the bathroom, and this guy was next to me. He's like, man, I haven't had a drink of water in 2 days. I'm on Lasix and all this shit. Guy was fucking fat. And he's like, what are you taking? I said, to gulp my water? I'm like, I don't do any of that shit. He's like, really? He's like, I'm drying out. I said, it's not working. I walked away. Bottom line is, dude, if you're lean, you're not going to be holding water. Water stores in your subcutaneous fat, right? If you have no fat, where the fuck's the water going to go? Yeah, you can't get distended, you can't get bloated, but generally speaking, you don't need diuretics if you're lean enough. Diuretics are a way for some people who are fat. Yeah, they work. But if you have no fat, where's the water going to come from? Intramuscular. So you're going to be flat, you're going to be stringy, you're going to look like shit. Sodium and electrolytes. The more water you drink, the more sodium and electrolytes you need. That's why I recommend sea salt. A lot of people go, oh, I'm cramping on this, on that. It's pretty easily fixed. Sea salt. I love sea salt. I'm not a big fan of table salt just because I like the other minerals in sea salt. Or pink Himalayan salt. Any kind of hippie ass salt, right? I like salting food. A lot of bodybuilders are under electrolyted. They're under salted. So these whole like, oh, I gotta watch my sodium. Sodium has no fucking bearing on fat loss. Sodium does not prevent fat loss. Obviously, if you eat a fucking double quarter pounder with cheese loaded with sodium, not only are you gonna get fat, but you're gonna get fucking sodium and you're gonna hold water. If you go from having 1 gram of sodium a day to 7 grams of sodium a day, there's gonna be an imbalance, right? But generally speaking, sodium is not going to make you hold water, but the more sodium you eat, the more water you need basically to flush it out. So I recommend for a show as well, sodium, I don't touch that shit either. Whatever you were eating before the show, eat during the show, and don't overload on salt, but I do like having something salty before the stage. I usually recommend a Reese's peanut butter cup or a Snickers bar. You got fat, you got carbs, you got sodium, you got fucking epicness. So, I think that pretty much covers it. You need water. How much you need, drink by thirst. How much would that be if you were measuring it? Generally, for most people, I've found it to be about 1 gallon to 2 gallons a day, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on the person, their level of activity, their genetics, the heat, the weather, the index, the moisture level in there, the amount of high moisture sodium foods they eat, high moisture foods they eat, and the amount of sodium they take in. So that's that, guys. That's my complete definitive guide to water. The bottom line is drink when you're thirsty, drink whatever the fuck you want, have a non-caloric beverage of your choice, be it a machine fuel and water, be it a Diet Coke, be it Crystal Light, or semen if you're a hooker. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, because counting semen towards your fluid intake, it's not a game.